Hello, my name is Tadgh Snodgrass. Welcome to my episode of the Players Front of House Salon. I'm going to make sure that you can hear me properly. Hold on one second. Okay, hopefully that's nice and crispy. So I was going back and forth with what I should do for this, whether I should play some music or sing some songs. And then I remembered that I had written some poetry for the first time in a while. Somebody just sent me a text. I'm going to just put my phone on silent. I'm also going to leave all of this in the video. I had written some poetry for the first time in a long time. And it was for a playwriting class. And I never read it out. So I was thinking of doing that now, and then maybe afterwards adding some music to it. So I'm just going to read some poetry that I've written. They all had to be written in a certain style as well, where we weren't allowed to use metaphors or similes. So anyway, Thursday, 25th of February, 2021. I try to fasten the harness to his body, but in Hero's excitement, it gets caught in his mouth. Walking out onto the street, I notice a car at the end of the cul-de-sac. Its lights are on. Hero pulls forward. I wait. He pulls again. I wait. He stops pulling. We continue. Past warm houses and other people's lives, down onto the beach. The wet sand has a satisfying squelch under my white Reeboks. It was under the sea a few hours ago. The sounds of the tiny waves punctuate Tom York keening in my ear. Just enough left to go wrong. Those aren't the lyrics, but it sounded like that. My hands are cold. I should have worn my bigger coat. But it was such a nice day earlier. No cloud cover, no blanket, no trapped heat. The moon is almost full. We reach the point where I decide to turn around. We are met with the lights of Dublin across the bay, the two chimneys pulsating behind Bull Island. It looks so much clearer with my new glasses. I smile at strangers. I smile with my mouth, not my eyes. There's not much meaning in doing this. Hero sniffs the seaweed. We climb the steps, away from the encroaching tide. We pass the lives again. We pass stepped-in dog shit. Back up the cul-de-sac. You can see the stars here. They aren't covered by the city's haze. The car is still there. The lights are still on, looking at me. Big deal, so what? Back into my room. Nothing feels real anymore. Okay, so that was one piece of poetry. Now for another. This one's a little more sad. This one, I'll just read it. This one's called 3rd of March. It was on this day, the anniversary. I went to sleep to the sounds of music vibrating up through the floor. I drifted to the cacophony of the people enjoying their night on the street below. I had a dream, and you woke me, crying, pulling me from my bed. She's gone. She's gone, Tadgh. That's what you were saying. Did you? I woke the next day to the news that my grandmother had passed. Flights to Dublin were already booked. My uncle was in the apartment. He couldn't come with us, America's prisoner of circumstance. I played a game I had on my PlayStation 3, mindlessly, as friends came and went, trying to speak to me. I was mute. And then I was with my grandfather, a man who always woke to freshly squeeze the lemon juice that helped her start her day. The man who died of a broken heart. I sat beside him in the church as the curtains closed, and we silently said goodbye to her forever. Okay, thank you. I hope you enjoyed listening to some of my poetry. It's a very new thing for me to do. I haven't really done it before properly. And I think I'm going to continue to do it and try to get better at it because it's very cathartic. Yeah, cool.